Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Tway here. I have a public service announcement. We got it, ladies and gentlemen, 7.5k sub. I'm very hype about this. Just to give you guys a little bit of a background, last year on July I started out pointing videos on King's Raid. A lot of my old people left because I already had like 5k subs back then. A lot of people left, a lot of people came in, so I received so much support from you guys. That is absolutely insane. So thanks once again for all of the donations. Thanks for tuning in. But without further ado, we got something to cover, which is Evan, and wow, this is something. So to start out, let's go over his Alchemy of Green skill, because this is the most important factor of how he works. Basically, you have a green and a dark version, which means if you press one of the skills on green, you will turn dark. At the start of the fight, Evan's S4 will heal all allies, and his S1 is onto the green form, a heal, and it increases healing effect, looking like this, being slow as balls. His S1 dark form will do damage to all enemies and then increases physical damage by 25%. Now his S2 skill is very interesting because it makes up a magic circle and it heals for a little bit. And it also increases attack speed by 500. Like, that is so much. Look at his attack speed just going up. As for the S2 Dark, what it does, onto the first hit, this one, there's a dispel. After that, no more dispelling. And the circle will, on every dot, reduce attack. The S3 is a shield, recovers mana, has the same scaling as Frey shield, but it's on a higher cooldown. You cannot get stunned into this, and if you do perk it, you can actually not remove the shield. However, it just reduces the HP of the shield. Now, as to my favorite skill, S3 on the dark version, it summons Nav, and it uses people like a pogo stick, blowing people to Kingdom. The skill itself does 6 hit, stunning 2 seconds on every 5 hits, and then on the 6th hit it actually does a more stunning, and if you do perk it right, there's 300 on every hit, which is 1.8k mana reduction. As for his soul weapon, we got a bat, COVID-19, and instead of killing people, it's healing everybody. So I'm not sure who thought of this, but that's all right. Now do take note, his S1 and his soul weapon are susceptible to crit, which then increase the healing rate. The S2, however, does not. As for the builds that I'm using, now for PvE, I tend to use this build for several reasons. I use Evan mainly in a little Shockman so far. On Big Shockman, I will be using him as well because he has a very nifty tactic to survive. Now, first off, his T5 Dark is insane. On every single chain of his Alchemist form, he will gain a stack, which then gives attack and attack speed, which will ultimately grant you 30 attack and 300 attack speed. As for the S1 Dark, I take this one for a reason. Currently, on this thing, you don't have a 100% uptime. It's 12-second downtime, 10-second uptime. Therefore, having the S1 Dark is really useful for damage increase. One thing that I do also like is the mana recovery per second for several reasons. He is slow as balls, which then means he is always into a casting animation. Now, if you are in a casting animation, you cannot then attack, aka mana per attack doesn't work on the dude. So if you then get mana per second, it works way better with him. Same goes for attack speed. Animations become shorter, therefore he can use his skills more often. As for the PvP perks, I've tried them out in several parts and I will show you that in a little bit, but these are the perks that I'm using onto the PvP, which is the S4 Dark for a reason. 5-second immunity, and guess what? I'm not sure who thought of this, but this cannot be dispelled. I'm not sure if this is meant to be, but it is really funny. And if you then get the S3 Dark, you can deplete a lot of mana at the start of the game. Then if you combine that with this thing, you can then reduce a block chance. Now that seems really OP. There's a little downside to it, but once again I will be showing the people. Which then comes to the gear. What should you put on this guy? We know that MP per second is really good. We know that attack speed is really good. We know that his shield is scaling with attack. Well, we got 3 stats over there. But on PvP, what I like to get is some CC resistance, because if you are stuck in one of his forms, then you cannot do anything. Even if You got a dispel on the S3 on the shield. I find it so many times that I get stuck within the dude, either because I'm playing him bad, but I don't want that to happen. So in that case, I will get myself CC resistance. So if I then combine all of those 4 stats, I get myself my Shea gear, which then has CC resistance, attack, some HP here and there, attack speed, mana per second. And I tried this out in PvP and it kind of works pretty well. The only thing that he is then lacking is a block chance, physical block chance. Now you can save this up with the unique treasures if you want to use them for PvP. Now let's show you guys where he is actually good at. First off is Shockman. Now he is amazing there for several reasons. One, he reduces physical damage incoming on every single time that you start a fight. So the faster you kill Shockman, the better it is. He also gives your team a lot of attack speed, which then onto his tornadoes, onto all of his other skills, it does less damage. And if I had to point it out, I used to have about a 70 to maybe even 80% win rate. Right now, with just Evan on a unique weapon and unique treasures 0, I actually got a 100% win rate on the stream. That stuff is absolutely gorgeous. The fact that he also depletes mana, the fact that he also depletes stun just indicates that he is made for stages like this. Unfortunately, haven't been able to do Big Shockman because of the lack of helmets, but that will come around pretty soon. Another run that I wanted to test him at was Gushak Hell mode, for a reason. Gushak Hell has a tendency to really blow up your frontline characters, and the question would be, at first, would Evan be healing enough? Not taking into account that he does physical damage reduction and reducing a lot of attack, and also dispelling, so he's quite a nice guy for this whole stage. The attack speed is not only helping your damage dealers, but also, in my case, my tank. Claus's unique weapon procs on the amount of skills that he does. So more mana, more attack speed allows me to proc that unique weapon more often. A downside to it is positioning. If I look at my chase currently and if I look at the circle, I am not sure if he is still in it. Therefore, a ranged character would probably do better with Evan than my chase is, because my chase tends to just drift off and just wander about wherever he feels like. And yes, I'm still not able to one-ticket this. Oh my god. As for some PvP footage. So we'll have to check whether Kane will get murdered straight away. Sure. Here comes boing 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 boing. Yoink! Oh, what is this? Ladies and gentlemen, is this Evan? What is this? Oh, let's hit her out of the ballpark. What is this? Tweppy special. Head in, stomp her out, and pull it back in for no apparent reason. Oh, we love getting that chicken fried. Anything at all. Like, we don't need that early heal because of whatever. We get that mana depletion. Then we get that Refi pull in, hopefully. Okay, apparently not. And then we just get destroyed, and I am not sure what, why, and or how. But it is happening, ladies and gents. Wow, this hurts like a mother. And I did no damage. So Evan, even though he depleted some mana, it didn't give me anything to do. Sonya just murdered me. Chase was probably killing himself off of Refi's passive. So yeah. I will get a nasty silence onto my Nikki, my Demia. However, my Kane is still also on a talisman. So we're about to find out if this is a little something. However, we could still look at like a nasty Scarlet and we may as well just die at this point. So anything at this point can happen. Yep, okay. Yeah, you don't get to interrupt me, my friend. Nope, 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 nope. We pull all of you bitches and you don't get to play. What is this? Give him a smiley face. One more bonus footage. Mother. Okay, so somehow I gotta be able to like stun anybody, hit somebody. Oh, look at the epic! She jumped right in front of that. Yo, that was so unintentional. That was so good. Wow. So I popped the Nikki S3 and I don't know what made him think like, yo, let's just jump to Nikki. Blip. Alrighty guys, so to wrap this up, what do I think of Evan? Now honestly, he is a fun character, but there are some huge downsides, because the moment I read his whole kit onto the patch notes, I was like, wow, he is going to be broken. He has everything from healing, from dispelling, to mana drain, to even stunning. But in all fairness, he isn't all that. But he is still very good at Shockman. Amazing at Shockman. Probably even more amazing at the bigger version of it. But if you do invest into Evan, may it be gear, may it be the unique weapons, unique treasures, I believe he has a super high cap. So for those of you who do really invest into him, I am quite wondering how well he's working out, but I do believe he would be an absolute monster. Alright, that was it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Put it down into the comments. But for now, once again, this is Swebby.